Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I've been emailing back and forth with somebody. They can't get rounded corners to show up when they're using anything. It doesn't matter if they're using a solid line. They can't get the corners to be rounded or mitered or anything. And it took me a while to figure out what was going on. So I had them send me a file, and luckily it came through just like they were doing. They've got selected right here, the position is the inside, the outline is on the inside. I'm going to pick rounded corners, but I'm going to put the position on the outside, and now look what happens. Rounded corners. So just by chance, and another way to kind of do that, which I never do very seldom, but I'm going to start doing more so, because when I was really looking into this, go to Windows, Dockers, Properties, and when you have a line selected, it already comes up. There's your line, your points, your point size, your line, your corners, your miter. It's the same thing, but it's in not a box, and it's kind of all written out, and you can collapse that down and not have it showing. But like if you wanted, it almost seems like you can see the lines better. I don't think that that's true. But see, now I've got rounded, they're square, I've got rounded caps, rounded corners, but it's on the outside. I think the inside would work too. I really never understood that positioning. It's just, you can see the node is on that side, and now the node is on this side. That's about the only difference. And then I guess when it's like that, the node is completely off the chart, and that's why we couldn't get rounded corners to work. And I think this is your standard position as default. And it shows you right down here, and you can change things and change percentages and so on and play around with that and change like we did the other day to make sure that every corner has a corner like that versus, that where they might not always have a corner. Some of them are going to have a corner and some of them don't. Like that's got a corner. It's not equal, and that one doesn't really have one. So if you select where it's going to have a corner, let me reduce this so we can see it better. And so now every corner has an equal, it actually kind of like starts in the corner. So that solved that problem. This is a pretty good way to look at things, especially if you're doing a lot. You can keep that Docker open. If I want to get to the pen tool, you got to go down here and double click on it for it to appear. You got to be on your line. This way, this is always open. It's not in the way. And if you want to just collapse it, and you still got it right there. Anyway, I hope that helped them out a little bit. Thank you for watching.